You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. This offense has a second down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. Isn't the play action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated too on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play action, because they did not bite on the play action fake at all.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On second down, wants to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. At the 45 on its way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for the big play.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This one's complete.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mosley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. On second down, looking again to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion has him set up, second and short. He's looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wants to throw on third down. Grabs it in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. No good. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
keeping it on the ground with the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. A huge pickup. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lets it fly. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. And wings it incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake. He's going up top. Brings it down on the right side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the 1st half.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, give on the inside.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The inside handoff. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're working that left side. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay move just does a little double checking to make sure. And he puts through the extra point. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He leaves it with his back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on first down. Flips it out to the back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Matthews. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Complete downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking for an open man on second down. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Norfolk to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll open this third quarter with a run. On the move at the 30. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense in their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They're going to ride this running back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Got it. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's in for the touchdown.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. Oh, picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The run from the shotgun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. After the incompletion, it's second down. He makes a grab. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Was to pass. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. They'll run play action. Back open in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Breaks the tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes a move. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Unloads quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Allen. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The offense set for a 1st down play. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Now on 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Getting some heat. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got his man out of the backfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. A new set of downs after the completion. They're going to throw it again.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers, and heck.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working that left side now. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And they're in for a touchdown. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, and get that touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Bannister. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll run it from the gun. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to getting the W.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Off play action. He's got it and still on his feet. And he's got a touchdown. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pressure coming. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Motion from the offense. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete, and the defense holds. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right?